Here we are on YouTube. How are you doing, Ryan?
Great, Nathan. How are you?
I'm feeling pale today.
Yeah, I noticed you look a little, kind of like a whiter shade. Or
No, if we're gonna be honest, you look a lot whiter shade of pale than I.
is my lights? Hey, look. Actually, I'm very tanned right now. Believe it or not.
Oh,
Well, not very tanned. How dare you? How dare you call me white? My light was actually kind of bright. I think. Sorry.
I'm just joking.
No, but yeah.
Adjusting his lights. That's
Well,
hilarious.
it actually is pretty bright, and it's actually irritating me. I don't know. No, that's a little bit dark. Anyways, people come here to watch us adjust our cameras and lighting. That's why people come to our channel. So this is we have patrons on our Patreon. So if you want to support us, come to our Patreon. No matter what tier you're on, you are entered into a random draw once a month. 4 times a month. Four winners a month. That's what I meant to say. There's 4 winners. I know. Because we used to say it's weekly, but now what we do is we just draw 4 names. Basically, 4 people have a chance to win for that month a free reaction at no additional cost. So no matter what tier you're on, you have a chance to win a free reaction. There you go. I think I said a little bit better there. I'll work on it for the next one. So Tim Speakman, this guy's won before, I think, and he's actually a great supporter of our channel as well. He's been around since the beginning.
Big fan of the warning.
He's a big fan of the warning and other stuff, and he's given us some great stuff to listen to. Now, Nathan, you know this song.
I do.
So you know it just by the title. See, I will say this: when the song plays, ladies and gentlemen, if I recognize the song, I'll go like, "Oh, that's the song." But Nathan, would you have been able to say who sang this song before we got this video request?
No.
So the band is called Procol Harum.
Yeah.
I've never heard of them.
The only time I've ever heard of Procol Harum is in reference to the song. So they in a way, it was probably a one-hit wonder because I can't tell you anything else by this band. And the only reason I know it is there was a time I was like secretly in love with oldies music, like behind your back when I was a teenager. I like had oldies tapes and I listened to oldies radio. And so I'd make
fun of you. Is that what you're saying?
Well, you said it. So this was one of the songs that I loved. I actually really love this song. It's a beautiful song. When I've met with older folks, they often bring this song up as one of the songs that they really love as well. So for what it's worth, I know this song already. I don't know this performance, obviously.
You've never seen you've never seen the band play the song live.
No, I've just heard it on a cassette tape of oldies tapes or on the radio back in the day.
They weren't active for very long. In their heyday, they were active from 67 to 77, but then they kind of reunited with a bunch of different members from 91 to 2022. So I would assume according to Wikipedia, they've had a rotating, like I'm counting here, 25 names of past members in the band. So I don't know who's original, who probably the singer. So the singer's name is Gary Brooker, and I'll just quickly read here what Tim wrote in his request. He says, "Thanks for the contest. Something a little different for me. This song went to #1 in the UK the day I was born, or Tim was born.
Wow.
This is a live version recorded in 2006 with a full orchestra. He says it's a famous song you may know. Well, Nathan does, but hopefully not this live version, which we both don't.
No.
It is a song by Procol Harum called A Whiter Shade of Pale. Yeah. Sadly, the singer featured here, Gary Brooker, died just in February of this year.
Oh, no way.
At the age of 76. So there you go. Rest in peace, Gary.
Rest in peace, Gary.
Yeah. Okay, well, there you go. There's all there is to know, and I'll let you know, Nathan, during the song. But that song? So, okay, here we go.
All right. Well, this song is not the song.
Right, it's like
the classic music. I can't remember who composed this song.
this is like a kind of like an intro.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish I was better at my classical music because I can't identify this composer.
That's fine. That's a nice beginning.
We skip the life and tango. Turn cartwheels across the floor. I was feeling kind of seasick.
This sounds great for its age. Holy smokes. A lot of older people could do that, right?
But the crowd called out for more. The room was humming harder. As the ceiling flew away. When we called out for another drink, the waiter brought a tray. And so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turned to water, shade of pale.
Yeah, his voice is fantastic. Sounds quite a bit like the original, right here.
She said there is no reason, and the truth is plain to see. But I wanted through my playing cards. Would not let it be. One of 16 vestal virgins
Choir too.
Yeah.
who were leaving for the coast.
Pull out the stops for this.
On a romance, they might just as well been dead. And so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turned to water, shade of pale. Turn the wide shade on
Santa Claus convention.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
Oh.
So, yeah, you go ahead first. I know.
Okay, sure. I don't have
did
the
it again. I did it again. I'm sorry. It was
get
habit.
there.
You even
For
gave me a
people that-
message
for-
and told me not to.
Yeah,
do it.
I even sent you a text. I
Yeah.
understand it's habit. So what happens here, folks, is Ryan has sort of taken over editing duty, which is wonderful. And and not only am I helping Nathan out with editing, he's now making it harder for me. Anyways,
I'm sorry.
yeah, I love you, and you're my friend, and my
Thanks.
best friend. It's irritating as F. Okay, now I will separate my irritation and talk about the pleasure I had listening to this song. Excuse me. I feel like there's a part of me that tingles where I'm like, obviously, this is a huge hit. I just looked on Wikipedia. It sold over 10 million copies worldwide as a single. This is a huge hit. 1967, though, Nathan, this came out 55 years ago.
Yeah.
That's insane to me.
Yeah.
And it's a song that doesn't sound like any age. It's a classic. It's
ageless,
beautiful.
yeah.
It's ageless. It's beautiful. It's poetry on song. And if every band could be so lucky to have just one hit like that, just to create something that lasts for 55 years and it never gets old. Oh, that song again. Like and Gary sounded, rest in peace to that beautiful voice. He sounded amazing. He's about 60 there. Like, wow.
When you hear the original, that's the part that kind of made my hair stand up, because it was like this. He sounds almost the same as he did in the original 1960s version, and it's 2006. So it's what, like 40 years after? 50 years? No, 40 years after? Yeah.
Yes, 2006. So what's 1947? Yes, almost. Sorry, 40 years. Yeah,
40 years. Yeah. Yeah. No, I was amazed that that they nailed the sound of it, and that. You know what I also really liked, and this I love this when you see this in re-performances. Like when you see this with the Beatles, sometimes they'll do this. Sometimes when the Beatles do a re-performance, they almost like overdo it, and they like bring in too much of the extra, and you kind of, oh yeah, I hear Paul singing the song in the background, but whatever. With this one, the choir was subtle. It wasn't like taking center stage, and the orchestra wasn't overpowering. In fact, it was him and the organ and the drums, which is the original sound of the song. So I like that they didn't like, oh, let's modernize this song and make it new. It was more like they stuck with the old, and they kept those other parts very subtle, and I loved it.
No, I agree. A beautiful song, beautiful performance. Like I said, I think I might have obviously heard it. In my 46 years, I probably have heard it in a film or something. It's been used, according to Wikipedia, in a multitude of films, and I'm sure I've seen it or heard it. But or even the AM radio when I was a kid, I probably heard it. My parents played, AM radio as a kid in the car. But now hearing as an adult, truly listening to the song and the performance and seeing it live was amazing. And thank you so much, Elena. Sorry, that wasn't Elena. Sorry, she's in our chat right now, so I'm reading her name. But it's not her. It's for Tim. So thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Tim, for this wonderful request. And I always say sometimes the contest winner, I don't know why it is, but the contest winning requests are always, I don't know, they're always so like, just check this one out. I don't know. I love it. So thank you so much. Okay.
Yeah. All right. We will see you on the next one.